Hi and welcome back. Let's make this fresh evergreen garland together. You could start out by making the mechanics. So I measured the frame that I wanted it to go on. Mine was very tall, so it had to be long, and I happened to pick like the windiest day of the year to do this. So my chicken wire and my measuring tape were blowing around the whole time. So take good measurements first, that'll make your life a lot easier. And then find an area that you can roll out your chicken wire and then cut it with wire cutters. And I like the coated chicken wire just because it is a little kinder on your hands. It doesn't pull at your clothes as much. I feel like the uncoated really can tear you up a little bit. So I folded it in half and then I zip tied it together so that it makes like a cylinder. And I put zip ties like every few inches just to make sure it's really secure. So then once I unfolded it, we're going to staple gun it to the wood structure. So if you have a brick structure, you can still use the staple gun, but you're not going to want to staple gun into the brick. You're going to want to staple gun into the concrete between the brick. And here's my husband stapling it to the wood. And this is my cousin's restaurant. And for her restaurant this year, I created 3 of these giant evergreen garlands to go around different structures. And I'll show you these in each of the videos in the coming days. So after we have our structure all ready to go, we had to cut some greens. So we had a giant row of trees that we cut from 3 truckfuls to make all the garlands this year. So this is us just loading it up. And then we started our work. So you start at the bottom so that you could see which direction you're going in. If you start at the top, you're putting the branches underneath, so you want to be putting them on top each time. And you weave them in and out of the chicken wire so that they're secure. Sometimes you would I could cut a little like nub at the end if I was having trouble making it stay. This way it would stay in the chicken wire. And I have a close-up coming after to show you the branches going in. So you just take your time, work your way up the pole, and add more greens. I even added them on like the back side a little bit where the chicken wire was sticking out, because you're going to be able to see all angles of this garland. So as you can see, you weave it in and out so that it's secure and won't fall out. There's me pushing it in. Now when you get to the top, it's a little trickier because you're going horizontally, not vertically. So you have to cut the branches smaller and either weave them so that they're laying up and down, or weave them so they're laying across. If you had my structure is an L, so it's just kind of in 2 directions, down and across. But if you had 2 sides, you could work your way at the top from the middle and put something really pretty in the center as like a focal point, or you could work your way across. So now all the greens are on, and it's the fun part. We get to decorate. So I got these giant jingle bells from Hobby Lobby, and I put a simple bow on top, 4-inch velvet red ribbon, and then I attached them to each corner. So I put a hook in the corner and then zip tied it to the hook, 1 in each corner and then 2 at the bottom. And this is how it turned out. I really love it. It really is a statement piece, and these bells make it. So here we go. You can use mixed greens, but I kind of liked the uniformity of this. Well, I hope you try this. In the description box, I'm going to place a PDF of detailed instructions to see if that will be helpful. And as always, I couldn't do this without my helpers. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope you liked this little video of how to make real evergreen garland. Well, happy decorating, and more Christmas decoration tips to follow. Have a great day.